Hi guys, today it's the week that was. It's Sunday the 20th of October. One of these days I'm going to have a calendar right there. So our first update is to talk about Jay. So you guys would have seen we've done a little bit of an update. So we had a dog here that wasn't coping very well. He was spinning all the time. And so we thought, well, we're going to have to see what he's like in a home, if there was medical intervention needed. And we're really happy to say that he's gone into a home, he's doing remarkably well. And we actually do think now that the longer he's in his foster home, he's actually adoption ready, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you think, Tani?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's a normal dog that is doing so brilliantly in a household. I think we can get him up for adoption. And that just shows how he was really good when he came in, how he went downhill in a facility mentally to the point where he was self-harming, to back to normal in a home environment. So, you know, there's a lot of people sometimes when they're wanting to surrender an animal, they think, oh yeah, I'll just put it into the pound. They have no concept that some animals just can't cope with that. And Jay is a prime example of that. And in some facilities, that might have been enough for him to be euthanized because his ability to cope wasn't there. He was self-harming. He wasn't going to get anybody looking at him. And when they're in facilities, they are on time frames that you've got to keep moving animals because strays don't stop coming in. People doing the wrong things don't stop. They don't care. As far as they're concerned, if the problem's gone, that's it. So, you know, this is a prime example why sometimes your assisted rehomings are the way to go than actually dumping them or putting them into facilities because they don't shine. And Jay, he's shining at the moment in a household, and that is a big thank you to our beautiful foster carers for actually bringing that to light.
Ready?
Good boy. Yesterday we were treated to a visit from Izzy. Now Izzy came to us last year. She was actually found dumped on a bridge out on the outskirts of town with some siblings and two female adults. Presumably we think that they were sisters and they might have had puppies themselves. But Izzy was actually adopted into an amazing family called the Smith family. And yesterday they called over to drop us off some donations and we got to see how beautiful Izzy's going. Now Izzy was another dog probably a little bit traumatized. I remember the 4 or 5 dogs, I think it was five dogs.
Yeah.
They were all very traumatized. We don't know how long they were out in the middle of nowhere without food. There was water because they were near a bridge, but they were all very, very traumatized animals. And to this day, even when Izzy came in yesterday, she was still a little bit fearful of strangers. And it just shows that a young puppy was so badly impacted with her first beginnings of what happened to them. But oh my gosh, she's so amazing. Her coat was so shiny and soft,
yeah.
and she was well looked after, well loved, and she was just, it really makes us so happy to see them call in and think, we did that. And the Smith family did that. They took a dog into their home that had a rough start and they've made her into a beautiful dog. So, you know, we love seeing our guys come to visit. So up until today, I was a little bit sad that we only had one adoption, which is Cooper, which is going to be Tani's...
My little nephew.
Nephew, that's it, nephew. Because remember she scolded me last week on Sunday Sanga for giving her nephew an extra sandwich?
Yep.
Well, her nephew went out this week, so he's gone off to his home. That's little Cooper. But today we had our second adoption. They just cut it fine, didn't they?
Cut it very close.
They cut it very fine, but we're happy to say that we've had 2 adoptions this week. So congratulations to those beautiful families, and we're so thrilled for Cooper and Shadow that they've got their do-overs. Now I know I keep harping on that it is parvo season, but in the last week we've actually experienced something else at the shelter. We've actually had a case of kennel cough come in. And I don't know if anybody knows about kennel cough, but that's airborne. That just goes right through. And so we had kennel cough come in with one dog, and it ended up affecting pretty much most of the dogs. So we had to go into full-scale medicating mode, talking to our vets, getting them onto the right medication. As you can see from Sunday Sangers, they're all doing really well. I think we've only heard one dog cough today. That was more like clearing a throat. But it is a good reminder to make sure you get those animals vaccinated. So not only for parvo, but things like kennel cough. Don't get me wrong, they can still get it, because I was talking to one of the girls over at RSPCA at their shelter, and I said, oh, we've got kennel cough, and they said, so do we. So, and they vaccinate for kennel cough as well. So it happens, and it's quite common in boarding facilities and play groups and stuff like that, because and pounds. It's very common because it can be brought on by stress actually. So there's that, and then there's also another thing that's out at this time of the year. It's called Up the Duff. For those who don't know, that means we're getting a lot of pregnant animals in. So at the moment we have 2 pregnant cats in, and we also have a pregnant dog coming in. So parvo season, kennel cough, and up the duff season. The trifecta for us over here, but yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. So last week we kicked off Sunday Singers, and I thought it was a good hit actually last week. So today I thought I'm going to step it up. I was like, what should I give them today? And I made bacon sandwich for breakfast. So I just cooked up the whole 1 kilo of bacon and thought, right, we'll have some bacon sandwiches. Fortunately, what I did cook up wasn't enough for every dog to have 1 or 2 bacon sandwiches each. So we had to go with a mixture of, we did bacon and we also did cheese sandwiches. As you can see from the videos, there was no complaints.
All right, Dee, so we're getting set up for our Sunday Sangers. What are the kids having today?
Well, I cooked some bacon and no eggs, sorry. I cooked bacon this morning, bacon sandwiches for breakfast, and I thought let's have some bacon sandwiches for the dogs as well. And then we've got some peanut butter, we've got cheese, we've got Vegemite, so they're getting a little bit of a variety. So I don't think they're going to complain. Grumbles is just relentless at the moment, wanting his piece of bacon.
Hey, buddy.
Don't fall for that face. He's a terrorist when it comes to food.
That face is not the face of a terrorist, is it, bud?
It is the face of a terrorist. He will grab your pants and pull your pants down.
He would never.
Oh yeah, he does. He's not innocent. And he knows it. So, we're just going to give him some cooked bacon. See if we can spread it out to as many sandwiches as we can. And then we'll give him some maybe peanut butter. We checked it yesterday, didn't we, Tani? Just to make sure it didn't have the
xylitol in it.
Xylitol in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're keen to give them. It was such a hit last week. Just seeing their faces getting it.
Yeah, I got some good screenshots of it as well. They were funny little photos.
They were good. Some of us were just laughing non-stop because they couldn't get it in their mouths any quicker, and they were loving it. And it's, you know, we love doing it. We love doing anything that takes their mind off while they're here.
Yeah.
You know, breaks our heart because some of them you can see are just struggling, and some of them we have to. They just don't eat normal food. Like, you can tell that they've come from a household and that they've lived on normal human food, which is even sadder because when they suddenly hear and they're not eating, it's not uncommon for us to go up to the local food works and buy a barbecue chicken or anything that we can get, cooked sausages or something for them, just because we want them to eat. We want them to be eating, we want them to be okay. So we haven't quite got enough for all of them, and this is only half the sandwiches. It's usually a 2-row thing, but so I'll start on, what do you reckon? We give them cheese sandwiches, or do you reckon we give them...
Yeah, I reckon we go cheese.
Go with some cheese? Okay. We'll get some cheese out. I did buy extra cheese.
How Grumbles.
And Grumbles loves his cheese. I'll just have to give Grumbles some of his cheese now because...
Look at him, he's ready.
He's so ready.
Good job.
Gotta watch your fingers with him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a snatcher.
He is a snatcher.
Even with the Vegemite sandwich, he still gets some of that as well, so gotta watch your fingers.
Yeah, I say to Tanya, oh, he hasn't eaten much today, and she goes, oh, he's had half my Vegemite sandwich, Dee. I'm like, okay. Well, that's good. That's comforting to know that he has eaten something.
Yeah, he's had something.
He's been starting a lot of things eating, and then he just walks away.
Like that. So he's had half of his bit of cheese, and then...
It's just a little bit of a worry with him. Oh well, I'll put this on another one soon. Either the bread has grown or I've bought big slices and the cheese is shrinking. I'm not sure.
Maybe a bit of both.
I was thinking we probably need to put 2 slices.
Well, what we might...
we'll just freeze it there while we
we'll
get these done.
Finish getting these done, and then we'll see you out at the kennels.
Well, Sunday singers again. Week number 2. This time they've got the 2 varieties.
Look
at that. Oh, somebody remembered.
I think she's excited.
I think so too. So we'll go through with the cheese. The cheese are cut this way. Here. Oh. She always takes it to a bed.
Yeah, she's good like that. Well, we might need to come back for her. She's... Oh, no, she's good.
She's Here you go.
Okay, we'll leave Marley to enjoy her little cheese sandwich. And we'll come back. Oh.
Maggie.
What is it, Maggie? I can see your eye. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Is that good?
Did you actually...
I don't think she didn't savour it at all. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't get in there. Hold on.
It's going to be gone.
There she is. Was that good? Was it? Yeah.
Our resident gentleman. Would you like a cheese sandwich?
Oh, good boy.
Maggie.
Now he can smell the bacon.
He's gone for the bacon one. He's not silly.
No, he's not silly at all. Excuse you, Maggie. You've already had yours. Oh, he's a good, is he, bud?
He's like, yeah.
Okay, let's come back for Victor.
That's how smart he is. He's gone for a bacon one instead of a cheese one.
And he's eating the bacon first.
Yes. Come on, Remy. Are you ready? Is the cheese one good?
I would say so, yes.
Look at this, little white nails and black nails. Good boy.
Good job, buddy. We did good. So we've just got the guys up the end. So these two aren't available for adoption. They're still on impound. But they don't have to miss out just because they're not ours.
No, they don't. And we're working with the owner to get them home. Oh, there you go. Hello, Chong. Hello, darling. Hello.
Hi, buddy.
You ready for your sandwich? Here you go.
Oh, good boy.
Good job.
I think Cheech is ready for... Oh, he's already gone. Okay. Cheech is ready for hers as well.
She's ready for hers. Here you go, darling.
She's another bed eater as well.
Now we've got the boys on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Also impound dogs, which is a bit of a sad story, which we'll talk about in our
The week that was.
week that was. As you can see from the dog, his name is actually P off, and it's not abbreviated. We just choose not to write that. Hello, sweetheart. You ready for a sandwich, darling? Yeah. It's okay. You can take it. It's all right.
So gentle.
Very gentle. And this is his dad, Jinx. Hey, Jinx.
Hi,
You gonna have a sandwich, darling? Good boy.
I'd actually switch sides with you, Dee, because I couldn't see him eating that then. Hi, Jinx.
Well, we can get Jinx his second one. Well, his other half.
Oh, no, that's not going to work. I apologise, guys.
Okay. Then we have our little cattle dog. We've actually called her Tess today. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a struggle to get down to you. Here you go.
Above your head, kid. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
What is it?
Oh, you got it? There you go, sweeties.
We might need to leave her with it for a little bit. I think she's going to be with it for a little while. That was a tiny little nibble.
Cooper got into it. Oh,
Oh, are you already
are you ready for your
Oh
other
my
part?
goodness.
There you go, darling. Oh, so gentle.
Good boy. Good job, bud.
Now we've virtually almost got down to 2 sandwiches, which is just the cheese left. Our triangles are the good stuff. It's the bacon.
I can see your tail wagging.
Would you like it? Alright, let's just see if we can open up so we can get a little bit. Okay, Jinx. Sit down. Sit. Jinx. Jinx, sit. Good boy.
Good boy.
Here's the bacon.
Oh my god. Yummy. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you didn't even...
Oh, that didn't even touch the sides.
Okay, Jinx. Hang on. Alright. In you go. In you go. Step back.
Good boy. That one's already gone as well. Goodness me, he's quick.
Oh dear. I'm not even sure if they're actually touching this.
Mm-mm.
Are you ready for a bacon one, my boy?
We're going to need to get a different name for him.
That is just disgusting, and it just shows a lack of respect for the poor animal. Come here, darling. It's alright, you can take it. Good boy.
Oh, Lisa. Good job, bud. Oh, is that good?
Good job, honey. Now, to go back through with the bacon.
Oh, it looks like little Tessa's finished.
Tess is finished. Well, Tess, I'm thinking maybe we give her
A little bit of chicken slice.
a bit of chicken slice. Here you go, darling. Oh! Excuse me. Right, there's another
In case you didn't hear that, Don was picking on Dee, saying, "Is that like you with food?" Because Dee and I both have food aggression, so.
We absolutely do.
Mhm.
Do you see the chain marks around his neck? And scabs and stuff? It's just awful. For that alone,
Yeah.
he's just got to have
Gotta have a bit of chicken.
a bit of chicken.
Oh, good job, bud. And yep, that's already gone. Hi, kitty.
Darling.
Oh,
gentle.
good boy. Good job.
We'll see how the other piggies go. Now, I will admit, I may have taste tested as we were making sandwiches.
Just a couple.
As I cut, some of the bacon came out, and I just quality control. Isn't it, Chong? Do you have a problem with quality control? Nope.
He doesn't mind.
Nope. Here you go, Chong. Cheech. Oh.
Almost lost your fingers.
Just a little bit.
We'll head back.
Here we go.
Oh, Remy.
Remy, would you like a bacon sandwich? I didn't even get the words out.
Nope. Oh, was that good, was it? Look at those eyeballs, was that good?
I
Yeah.
actually love it when he helps himself.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Do you want to help yourself? Good job, buddy. Oh, look at you sitting so calmly down.
They're coming, Marley. You're okay.
There's bacon
She
flying.
just flew the bacon around. Oh my goodness, girl.
Marley.
Hold on, let's switch sides again, Dee. You keep going to that side. There we go.
Okay, well, we have 4 bacon halves, so I'm thinking we might give those to the big guys,
Yeah, good idea.
and we might just finish off with the cheeses.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You've already had another one.
It makes it hard. I feel guilty.
No, if you do, is there 4 there?
Yeah.
Do Cheech, Chong, Jinx, and our nameless
I know,
boy.
but I'm one sandwich short.
He's already had 2 bacons, remember? He took a bacon instead of a second cheese. Don't give him some chicken. Don't give him a whole sandwich, give him some chicken. I'm trying to save their bellies, guys.
See how mean she is. See how mean she is. There you go.
Don't want them to get upset tummies.
Alrighty, coming back round. Is there a cheech here? Is there a cheech? Come on, darling. Oh, hello, big boy. You ready? Oh, look at that bacon hanging out. There you go, big boy. Good job. Good job.
Good boy, handsome. Oh,
Oh,
already
okay,
ready.
he's waiting.
What is it, bud?
Are you waiting, darling? Come on. Here we go. Oh,
Good job.
here you go. And then the final 2 slices are to our little baby. A little baby that was actually found in the bush on a fire trail, and they haven't been able to catch the sibling yet. That's disgusting that people do that. But,
All gone.
all gone.
Well, guys, that's another Sunday Singers wrapped up.
It sure is. See you next week. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind because I'm being pulled from pillar to post. But one staff member had everybody running from pillar to post. Dawn lost her glasses, her sunglasses. She'd come in. We've been making a new enclosure here for the outside animals so that they can have some more, for the cats, so they can have some outside time with the sun and the wind and everything like that, just so they can look around and have some quiet time. So Dawn has been really busy with that, and she's been building it, and alongside Pat, our volunteer, they've been working religiously, and actually Beck has been sewing some a roof and some sides for it, so we'll put some pictures of that. But Dawn can't really drive with the glare, so she has expensive sunglasses. Do you think she could find those sunglasses? No. Not only did she have volunteers looking for it, she had myself looking for it and other staff looking for it. And for ages, no one could figure out where it was, where her glasses were, and then it hit me. I had to lock the shipping container. I'll just go in there. Bam. There's her glasses on a chemical drum. Needless to say, I wrote her a nice little message. Here's your glasses. You idiot. Not where you thought you'd go looking for them. So, yeah, good on you, Dawn.
And I mean, you can say you idiot because you are married to her. So
100%.
It's not just like you're saying that about a staff member, calling them an idiot. Just wanted to clarify.
18 years with that idiot. So if anybody's actually going past the facility, they're going to see a table and chairs in the middle of the paddock. And I'm sure they're thinking, what's that about? Well, we've got a lot of abundance of wildlife around us. We obviously get bush rats, we get snakes, we've got the odd rooster running around in the bush.
Got magpies.
We've got magpies,
kangaroos.
We have our kangaroos. But recently we had the tractor in and they were mowing the paddock, and thankfully Robert actually spotted in the long grass a plover, and it didn't move, and that plover was nesting. So again, it comes back to up the duff season, and we've got a little family of plovers ready to be born. And so I don't know if everybody saw on Facebook, there was a gentleman mowing and he destroyed the plover eggs and he killed the mum. And there was no way that was going to happen on my watch. So here I am, taking all these chairs out, trying to build like a little compound. And I thought, oh, I'll give them some shade. And everyone's like, you actually understand, Dee, it's wildlife. They actually survive without you. So anyway, here's a little picture of the nest.
Okay, Dee, so we're at the point of our video where we do our frustrating, happy and sad moments. So we'll start off with the frustrating. Do we have any frustrating moments for the week?
Look, we do have some frustrating things going on. I'm not quite there yet. I'm working on 4 cases at the moment. So we've had a lot of dogs being dumped by their owners and we've caught them out. And some of them are quite serious, where police and RSPCA inspectors have been notified. So we are hoping to try and get some solutions with those, and I actually are working with a couple of the other ones now, and I will have to duck off shortly because I'm about to resolve one. So I've resolved one yesterday, and I will probably put that story up next week as a happy moment. Hopefully I can add some more happy moments. I think it's the thing that frustrates me is that in particular one animal was people had seen the animal quite neglected and they didn't do anything about it. They just like, don't give the animal back. The animal shouldn't have been left in that condition. It shouldn't have. People need to speak up so that somebody listens. If somebody doesn't listen to you, keep going, because I've turned a situation now that is being down here to up here now, and I'll share that with you next week. I've just got a few more things to accomplish, but my job is a lot more than just getting strays in and out. It's about trying to help members of the community, and quite often it's helping those people that don't deserve it. And I don't do it for them, I do it for the animals. So I get a bit frustrated that nobody ever considers the animals' needs. That's my frustration, I suppose.
No worries, that's fair. Okay, so we've just heard the frustrating. What have you got any sad for this week?
Look, I think I might just add the sad into the frustrating, because it was sad what those animals went through. One of them in particular was quite badly affected with his body weight. He came in very emaciated, and he spent 9 days over at the vet clinic at the RSPCA Hunters Shelter being looked after. And so I feel like those two go hand in hand. But like anything, we always try and turn our sads around, and we will be doing that as well.
Cool. Okay, and last thing for the week, we've got our happy moments.
Look, my happy moments is because of our followers. We have had a lot of sad cases where animals are coming to impound and their owners are going through some pretty tough times, and they couldn't afford to get their animals out. So we did some freedom busters, and every one of those animals went out. But not only that, other animals went out because of them. And what I mean is, sometimes when I do a freedom buster and I'm trying to monitor it because there's an urgency to get them out, sometimes I don't put bank details. I'll just put, payments will be accepted over the phone, because I keep a tally sheet and I'm trying to sort of, yep, we've got like $100 more to raise. Sometimes recently what's happened is when I've gone to do the bank rec the next day, people have put money into the bank account that we weren't aware of. And there have been some people here that have been too blinking proud to accept our offer for freedom busters, because they don't want their workmates knowing, they don't want their family knowing that they can't afford to get their animals out. And we keep saying to them, there is no shame on that. Not everybody has $500 in their bank account, or $400 or $300. There's nothing to be shamed about it. It's all about reuniting families. And so what we have managed to do is anybody that we've been able to identify whether or not they've donated in the past, we've contacted them and said, look, we actually raised the money yesterday. We've got some money here that you've put into the bank. Would you like it back? And they've like, help another animal. That's fine. Do what you want with it, Dee. And as a result, those people that wouldn't accept our help, that were too proud, they've actually got their animals back. And do you know what? We've said to one person, can you come up with $20? And they said yes. We said, then that's what it's going to cost you to get your dog back, $20. So to them, they did something for their dog and they felt good about it. But what I feel good about is the amazing people out there that do this. And I couldn't be happier. Those animals couldn't be happier. And I really saw some really kind gestures last week with animals that were not advertised got to go home. And of course the ones that, like Zazu, who was given away on the weekend and came in absolutely in the most appalling condition. He had wounds, he was bleeding, you name it, he had it going on. And the community got straight behind us and got him home where he should be. And I walked him out of here. He came in on a catch cold. That's how traumatized he was. And he came in through the person calling the rangers, was the person he was adopted to. He was rehomed to. So, you know what? I'm really happy. It went really well and we had some really great outcomes, and that's because of you guys. So thank you so much. But that's about me for the week that was.
Awesome. We'll see you next week,
See you
guys.
next week. Bye.